What's up, guys, and welcome back to Faceovermatter. It is your girl Jay here, and in today's video, if you guys remember from my last video, I was reviewing the Mented Cosmetics stuff, and I had mentioned that I was going to be using the Revlon. This is their new launch. This is the Candid line, and they sent me over some foundations. They sent me over 3 foundations and a concealer, and I did tell you guys that I did review these on camera and everything, but it didn't match. So they ended up sending me 510, 520, and 530. Too dark for me, way too dark. I did open all of them. Yeah, I did open all of them to try, but I am willing to give these away to someone who may want them. It is a pump, so it's not like I dug into them. I just squirted them out to test out the shade. But I am going to keep the concealer because the concealer worked out okay. But I went to CVS today. I was in there getting some medicine for my father, and I just had to take a stroll through the makeup aisle, and I ended up finding the foundation and all that stuff in there. So they actually surprisingly had a shade. Honestly, my shade was like the second to last one of all the darker shades. Y'all know how drugstores do. They never have enough shades. So the shade I end up having is 440, and this is the shade Carmel. So I'm going to... I did swatch it on my hand when I got out of the store just in case it wasn't going to match. I could go back in and maybe see if they had something else. But it seemed like a good match in the car, but it was kind of dark. So we're just going to see how it is with all the lights and everything. But be sure to check out today's Bible verse, which will be right here and also down below in the description bar. It'll be one of the first things up top if you would like to check it out and read it and study it and meditate on it. The Lord has been good, so let's give back to him and read his word and get acquainted. Also, if you're new to the Faceovermatter family, welcome. I hope that you subscribe, and I hope that you come back to every upload. I do Motivation Mondays. I do Motivation Mondays. I do product reviews. I do vlogs. I do just about anything. I do a lot of hair videos. I am currently on my way to 2 years of growing my natural hair out. I used to be a relaxed head, so I am growing my hair out. So I do hair videos. So if you're new, welcome. Just to give you like a brief overview, my name is Jalen. You can call me Jay, or you can call me Faceovermatter, whichever one you like. And yeah, I felt like naturally sunny when I said that. Not trying to take your stuff. It just came out that way, I promise. But anyway, guys, if you're interested in this video, let's go ahead and get right into it. Okay, boom. So I got my contacts here, and if you can't tell, these are my Glasses USA glasses. The Lord is good. I got some more glasses on the way. God is good. I'm gonna go ahead and dive into my contact solution. I had ran out. We got fro action today, honey. Fro action. Fro action. I love it. Okay, so the makeup look I'm going for today is just something really glowy, really beautiful, just very simple. I don't even know how I want to clip it to the side. I guess that'll work. In my niche, something that I really like, I just really want to focus on the foundation, but I decided just to do, you know, just a little chit chat while we review the foundation and just give a little commentary and just chat, you know? Why not? And then I am gonna use a little bit of my Olay Regenerist SPF 15, just a little dab. Not too much of that, just a little bit of that. Let's get to the foundation. Super excited. So again, this is their new Photoready Candid foundation line. They came with foundations. I'll have to give you guys more details maybe up here on the screen or something of how many shades they have, all that. I'll definitely do that for you. But this is the foundation. It comes with a pump. I honestly thought this was kind of cool how it came with like a squeezable type of, you know, container, and then you have a pump on the end. I thought that was cool, and you get a little protective cap. Even the concealer is like an applicator type of deal. You come with the little wand on the end. It also comes with the anti-pollution powder. This one is in 001. Is that it? No, they also sent me a brush. This is part of the upcoming launch of their brushes for next year. They also said in their little paper that they gave me that this is like a little preview, but just be on the lookout for more brushes for the new year to come. So that's pretty exciting. I've actually come to really love this brush for my contour, but we'll get into that a little bit later. Again, this is shade 440. It says it is a natural finish anti-pollution foundation, and it does say it's medium, buildable coverage, no harsh ingredients. This is 3 full pumps onto my palette. All right, so first things first, I'm gonna start with what I know to use, and that's going to be my little buffing brush from Coastal Scents. It's not clean, but so don't kill me. I am gonna wipe it off a little bit just so I can get some product off. I think I just need to buy like several of these brushes or something, because this has become my favorite brush to use. Okay, so let's get into it. So I'm gonna do one side with the brush and then another side with a damp sponge, just so we can see if maybe the application is better on the other side. Just looking at it, it does not look like it is oxidizing, so that is a great sign. Ooh. Okay, so off the jump, honestly, ooh. I can honestly say this looks a bit medium buildable coverage, definitely. Even Carmel looks a bit dark, but I think we can lighten it up, no issues. Off the jump, I can definitely tell it's a bit thick. It's very, very thick. Yeah, that's the first thing that I'm noticing. It's very thick, but it does call for medium buildable coverage, and that is definitely accurate. Okay, so this is this side. I can still see my moles, my beauty marks that are up under my eye. So this is side by side. This is the coverage that it's giving me compared to this side. What do you guys think so far? All right, let's go with the other side and let's try it with a sponge. And let's see how it looks with that. Okay, so already I can tell you're definitely gonna get, with this foundation in particular, you're definitely gonna get a more skin-like, lightweight finish with the sponge, because even with that full layer, I'm still seeing skin, I'm still seeing my demarcation over here. Let's do another little small layer and see if we can build that up. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely liking the brush a lot better, because this is gonna give you that lightweight finish. So if you want that lightweight coverage, definitely use a sponge, but I want more full coverage. And since it does say it's buildable, let's build it up, because I want some coverage. Which honestly, on the palette, it did not look like it was gonna be this dark, but I think with the concealer, we may be able to lighten it up. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab the concealer. This is the Antioxidant Concealer in 055. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to look online to see what other colors they have, because honestly, I like how the foundation looks. It looks good. It gives me the coverage that I'm looking for. I can definitely tell though, as the foundation is sitting, I can tell it's getting a little matte. So that's not bad either, especially for my oil head over here. Okay, so I just added a nice layer of that. Again, I'm gonna use one side with my sponge to see how it blends, and then I'm gonna use the other side with a brush to see how the concealer blends, just to see if we get anything different. So the concealer off the jump looks nice. Looks really, really nice. I think that looks good. I'm getting coverage. I don't see my beauty marks over here. I'm definitely getting coverage. I'm gonna go ahead and take my other brush that I usually use for my concealer, and let's just buff this in and see. This brush is from BH Cosmetics to be exact, and this one is from the Silver collection, and I think it's number, what number is it? It's number 3. So honestly, this brush is like one of those brushes I can use for foundation. I can use it for concealer, contour cream. If I had one brush, and if I could have a bunch of this same brush to do like everything, I would pick this. It's big enough for the bigger areas, and it's small enough for the smaller areas. Again, they have the anti-pollution setting powder. This one is in this shade 001. It has like a slight smell to it. This one in particular has more of like a peachy pink shade. It's kind of like a translucent powder, but it has like a peachiness to it. I'm pretty sure you can't pick it up on camera. And let's just go in and set. So the concealer sitting actually looks pretty good. I do have like a tiny bit of creasing, just like tiny bit, but not a lot. Honestly, it's sitting beautifully. Let's set it and see what that looks like. Woo. Okay, y'all see that? It like took away the highlightiness of it, if that makes any sense. Oh, but it makes me look airbrushed. But you see, like, I almost look airbrushed. I'm here for that. Wait a minute. I think I could get jiggy with this powder. I really do. Just simply because it definitely sets the face. Like, I'm matte. I'm set. Let's go ahead and finish up, because that's pretty much all of the product from Revlon. I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of my face, and I'm just gonna use my regular products. I'm gonna use my Covergirl Vitalist Healthy Powder in 745. So I'm gonna just do a little bit of bronzing. Don't even know if this is gonna show up just because my foundation is a bit dark. And while I do that, I'm just gonna dust away the setting powder as well. Only thing I can say is like, now that I've applied the powder, I kind of feel like my highlight is gone. It's like I don't look one color. I kind of just look, I don't have that like super bright under eye. So just be cautious with that. But I'm gonna leave it because I really want to see how this wears. Honestly, it feels like 10 o'clock at night, but honestly, it just hit 6 o'clock. So thank you, daylight savings. Let me tell y'all, I seen a post on Instagram and it says somebody has been lying. How does 1 hour difference make it black outside at 5:30, 6 o'clock? When before we change the clocks back, it'll still be like 7:30 and the sun will be like just now setting, getting ready to set. And I've always wondered that, but I always thought maybe I just didn't get it or something. So someone help me out. All right, so I'm using my Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. Y'all know this is my favorite pencil. But yeah, I hope you guys been liking my vlogs lately. I've been really trying to vlog more. I'm still learning. I still have to get comfortable with vlogging like out in public around other people. I haven't gotten to that point yet. The only time I can really get comfortable to vlog in front of people is if I have someone with me. And it's like, I want to take you guys to the thrift store with me when I shop for stuff. I just want to do different things like that. But it's like, I get nervous and I know people are watching because I've tried it before and I've had people like sit and watch me and it makes me feel so awkward. So it makes me put the camera up. So it's like, I don't even record anymore. And I hate that I do that because I don't want to keep anyone from, I don't want anyone keeping me from doing something that I want to do. And if I want to freaking vlog, I feel like I should be able to vlog even if people are staring. People are gonna stare anyway. I'm gonna add a little bit of this Morphe bronzer. I just need a little bit of contour. I'm gonna take this smaller brush though. What I can say though, that the product is sitting very nicely on my nose, which I told you guys before, that is like a huge giveaway to see if me and a product is gonna get along. If it's sitting nicely. Okay, so I'm gonna take this L'Oreal Paris Enchanted blush. This one is called Just Curious, and I'm going to apply a little bit of this. This one's gonna give me kind of like a radiance without it being highlighty type of stuff, but it's also gonna give me just a little bit of color on the cheeks. I don't wanna do too much. I don't wanna do too much blush, so this is perfect. When L'Oreal came out with these, I was super excited, especially when I got them in PR. It just gives me color without giving me too much color or without ODing on my skin. Oh, I love that so much. All right, I'm gonna use my Molten Golden highlighter. First of all, I'm ahead of myself, can't even find it. This is the Maybelline Master Chrome by Face Studio highlighter, and this one is in the shade Molten Golden. I'm gonna use a little bit of this highlight just to give us some shine and glisten. Yeah, I was looking a little crazy just now, hold on. Holidays coming up. Let's use some color. I'm gonna use the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe collaboration from the Volt collection. This one is the Ring the Alarm. I'm gonna take the color Rush right here at the top. That's gonna be my transition color. And I'm using a Sigma E40. Mine has been in the rough with me, honey, but it lasts. My whole thing is see how the brush is holding up. That's why this brush is $20 because, well, $16, $17 maybe. But that's why this brush is that much, because I've had this brush probably like 2 years, probably going on 3 years now. And this brush has held up. I have washed this brush. I have traveled with this brush. I have dropped this brush. I have neglected this brush. I done everything with this brush. And like it has some cracks on it on the handle, but that's not my biggest concern. My biggest concern is how the brush and the hairs of it at the end are holding up. And honey, this brush don't shed. Like Sigma has some awesome brushes. Like that's one of my prayers is to be sponsored or get PR from Sigma. Sigma, if y'all see this, hey. I'm gonna go into a darker shade. I'm gonna take this BH Cosmetics brush. This one is the number 5. And I'm gonna go into Mugshot right here on the side, on the bottom, bottom middle shade. And we're just gonna add some dimension in the eye look. Clearly we're going warm. We got a bright yellow shirt on today. Looking like summertime fine over here, but no, it ain't summertime. Definitely don't feel like it outside. I'm using the shade Secret on the outside. This is giving me a little bit of dimension. I'm kind of just throwing the shadow on, not even trying to be too exact. I'm gonna take this shade from the ColourPop and Shayla Perception palette, and I'm gonna take this shade called Diva, which is like a really nice bronzy gold color. Just gonna take it on my finger and apply it to my lid. Way too gold, too bronzy, but it's on there now. What can I do? All right, I'm gonna pick up a little bit of this TF shade and just apply that on top. So I didn't want it to be that gold, but I'm just kind of sweeping it on there with my finger. Nothing too exact. I love these type of eyeshadow looks because they're very effortless. Don't get me wrong, I love my cut creases and all that too, but sometimes we ain't got time for all that. My teeth hurt, y'all. I be wearing my retainer, and y'all, this joint hurts. I think I'm getting ready to get some more bonding done on my teeth, simply because I am still not satisfied completely with my teeth. People may say I'm crazy, but only you know. Why am I still holding this palette like that? Only you know what you want your teeth to look like. I'm gonna take this shade right here at the top called Unbothered. That's gonna be my inner corner highlight. But yeah, y'all, so I really wanna get, I don't think I'm gonna get more braces. I think I'm just gonna get more bonding done or like teeth shaving or something. But I do want to get some bonding done, which I did get bonding done once I got my braces off. I got bonding done on this tooth right here. Just simply because that tooth for some reason was really small. It was like it's not an actual baby tooth, but it was small like a baby tooth. And it really made me not like my smile at all. And I kind of wish I would have told her to do a little bit more. I think I was just so excited because it looked so much better. I was like, yeah, like that's it, leave it alone. But now that I'm looking at it, I really wish I would have told her to do a little bit more because that tooth is still not what I want. This is one of my favorite mascaras. This is the Hydra Boost mascara from Neutrogena. I can say as the mascara is getting older, it's definitely starting to clump my lashes more when I apply it. So I'm definitely due for another bottle, but it looks like this. I love the color of it. We looking good, we looking good. All I need is some lashes. All right, so I'm back, got my lashes on. These are the Ardell Wispies. These are some of the best natural, lightweight, easy to apply, easy to rip off lashes that you could ever get from the drugstore. And they are, I think, about $5. Depending on what kind you get, because sometimes CVS or Walgreens may have the pack of 2, pack of 5. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my Mented Cosmetic Night Pencil. This is my fave lip pencil right now. Honey, this one has bumped MAC out of the way, girl. If you have not gotten your hands on this pencil, I highly recommend it. What are you doing? Go get it now. I will have my video review of these, unboxing and try on of all the colors and lip pencils will be in the video, and I'll put the link down below. Like, look at the, Y'all got me tripping on you. I'm going to take the matte lipstick from Mented Cosmetics in the shade Peach. These are definitely interchangeable colors that you can use. I know in the video, I used the corresponding pencil with the matching lipstick. So I did it that way just to see what they look like, but I have mixed. This is the lightest shade in the lipstick, and then this is the darkest shade in the pencils and lipstick. So you can definitely interchange these and use these how you want. This is my favorite lip combo because it is like, it's not too dark and it's just beautiful for fall, summer, whatever you're doing. Like, girl, like look at that, beautiful. I get so many compliments on this lip color when I wear it out. Like, it's crazy. All right, you can definitely add gloss. You can add a lighter color if you want to. I think I'm gonna keep it matte just because I kind of like how it looks right now. Got that. I'm gonna zoom you guys out and I can give you my final details and thoughts on this Candid foundation from Revlon. Okay, boom. So this is the final verdict. Let's just start with the foundation since that's what we used first. So again, it says natural finish anti-pollution foundation. It has a bunch of, in the box, I actually threw it away because like I said, I did review this a while back and my clips did get deleted. But in the box, it was showing, the box was really cute. It actually said what this product doesn't include. And it was just talking about antioxidants and just different things that can be really toxic for the skin, all of that type of stuff, which I thought was pretty cool just to kind of bring awareness to more healthy, non-hurtful type of makeup, if that makes sense. But I really like this. This is 0.75 fluid ounces. So you can get a good wear out of this foundation, especially it being so thick. I definitely think you can get a good amount of use out of this. I got this from CVS and this was, I think, $10.99, but I will have it up here, right here for you guys of how much it will cost on the Revlon site. So this is the foundation. So again, I'm in the shade 440. Now looking at it, I think it looks really good. Just with everything else that has been applied. The concealer, I think, kind of helped bring out, just not allowing it to look super, super dark. But I really like how this shade looks. I was a little skeptical about it at first. But honestly, will I use this again? Absolutely. I really like it. It's going in my go-to collection. I really like this color, and I do believe I will use this again. I feel really glam. I feel really good. It's definitely what it says. Medium buildable. I think that is absolutely accurate. Again, I did not care to blend in the foundation with the Beauty Blender, but I did love it with my angled buffing brush. Again, this one that I did get from Coastal Scents. If you have something like this, which I'm sure they sell everywhere, get something like this. I think will apply it beautifully. If you use a dual fiber brush, if you use something like a flat top kabuki brush, something like this that has that flat area like that, I think would blend this in beautifully. Even a foundation brush, something like this. I know it's dirty, so forgive me, but something like this I think would apply it beautifully. I would love to try with a foundation brush because I see a lot of pros use that. Again, thank you Revlon for even sending me products. I know that the shades that you guys sent me did not match whatsoever. These are way too dark for me, but they do have a good shade range as far as the darker undertones and just darker skin tones, things like that. I think they do cater to those. The concealer, on the other hand, I love it. I will say it's definitely a buildable concealer as well. What I use now is the this is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer, and I have been using the Magic Away Liquid Concealer from Charlotte Tilbury. Honestly, I really love these two concealers together, especially this color. I didn't like it at first, but I do now because it definitely helps me highlight my under eyes so it covers. But the thing about this concealer is even now I can just see the shadow right here. And you might not see it on camera, but I can definitely see it here, and it's like irking the mess out of me. So maybe I can just cater to maybe those spots with a little bit more coverage of the concealer, or maybe it just isn't going to give me justice. But that's just me being a perfectionist with my makeup. I love a full, if I'm gonna go full coverage, I want full coverage, you know what I'm saying? But this being one of those medium to full buildable situations, it's kind of a hit and miss. But the concealer overall, I think it's a great concealer. This is drugstore, so I can't be too harsh, but it's absolutely great. I think it's a great concealer. I'm not exactly sure how much this retails for, but it will be up on the screen for you. But honestly, would I use this again? Absolutely. I love how they work together. I think the foundation and the concealer work beautifully together. So I think this is definitely a, you know, match made in heaven type of duo. So moving on to the powder, I think this is the last thing that I got other than the brush. I didn't even use the brush, did I? I didn't use the brush. I'm so sorry. But the brush is great. Just real quick, the brush is great. I've used it in another video, so if you want to check that out, it's in my last makeup tutorial, but I did use it. It's great. Check for 2019 when they do launch. Hopefully they may send me some more since I am now on their PR list. So last but not least, the Photoready Candid Anti-Pollution Powder. I really like it. The smell is not too overbearing. It does have a little fragrance to it, but it's not one of like a super flattering fragrance, but it's a nice fragrance. And I actually like this color. I think it works great. It's like more of like a translucent powder, and it does have more of like a peachy tone to it. Powder, I definitely give it a 4 out of 5. just because, well, actually, I'll give it a 5 out of 5 just simply because this is definitely a mattifying powder. It mattifies, mattifying powder. Okay, Jalen. This definitely sets what it hits. The only thing I can say is this powder seemed to kind of change the color of the concealer. The concealer was pretty bright. Once I hit it with the powder, it kind of came down on the brightness, if that makes sense. So I'm not really a fan of that. That's why I'm kind of picky about powders, because I really do not like powders that do that. But as a finished product, honestly, I don't hate it. Like, I think my face is beat right now. It looks good. I'm having a good makeup time, and I'm not even going anywhere. As something I will definitely pick up again and use and definitely enjoy. So that is my complete review of the new Revlon Photoready Candid Foundation, Concealer, and Powder line. Again, so sorry I did not use the brush, but like I said, you can't even get your hands on it right now because they don't launch until 2019. So, but other than that, just like a quick little review, it's a really dense brush. It's short, definitely good for some type of packing on, buffing, smoothing it out. You can definitely use it for the face. This is one of those brushes that's big enough for the face. It's good for the cheekbones. It's good if you want to use it for highlight. You can get up in the eye if you want. All that stuff. I think it's great. So I hope you guys like this. I hope you guys like this review. I hope you guys like any review that I do. I really try to see what's at the drugstore, what we can use, what we don't need to use, what we need to throw out, what we need to ignore, what we need to walk by, what we need to spend all of our money on, and what we need to tear up the store with. So just because I have them, I will show you. This is 510. So since I have it here, this is 510. Can you guys see that? So maybe this can help you figure out if this is your shade or not. All right, this one is 520. This one's definitely more on the, that's such a pretty color. This one's definitely more on the neutral side, right here. So 510, 520, and then let me do 530. Just getting makeup everywhere, Jalen. Don't you fall. My highlighter almost fell on the floor. Okay, my battery is trying to die on me. All right, and then this last one is 530. So you got 510, 520, and 530. So I hope that right there can kind of give you an idea of what you may want or like or want to try. That's all I have for you guys today. Thank you again so much for watching. So as always, if you're new, I'm Jay, and if you're not new, I just thank you so much for supporting me with whatever I do here with my channel. I love each and every one of you to no end, and of course, until next time, I will definitely see you on my next video. Mwah.